I mean, listen to the words that people say in their lyrics and tell me if that's if that's real to you. You know what I mean? Listen to what they saying. Don't just bob your head to the beat. Peep the game.
Congressman Paul, an analysis by the Prison Policy Initiative finds that blacks who are jailed at 4 times the rates of whites in South Carolina are most often convicted on drug offenses. Do you see racial disparities in drug-related arrests and convictions as a problem? And if so, how would you fix it?
Yes, definitely. There is a disparity. It's not that it's my opinion. It's very clear. Blacks and minorities who are involved with drugs are arrested disproportionately. They're tried, they're imprisoned disproportionately. They suffer the consequence of the death penalty disproportionately. Rich white people don't get the death penalty very often. And most of these are victimless crimes. Sometimes people can use drugs and arrested 3 times and never committed a violent act, and they can go to prison for life. And yet we see times, just recently we heard where actually murderers get out of prison in shorter periods of time. So I think it's way disproportionate. I don't think we can do a whole lot about it. I think there's discrimination in the system, but you have to address the drug war. This is a major thing going on, and it unfairly hits the minority. This is one thing I am quite sure that Martin Luther King would be in agreement with me on this. Matter of fact, Martin Luther King would be in agreement with me on the wars as well, because he was a strong opponent to the Vietnam War. So I would say yes, the judicial system is probably one of the worst places where prejudice and discrimination still exists in this country.
Speaker Gingrich, you recently said black Americans should demand jobs, not food stamps. You also said poor kids lack a strong work ethic and proposed having them work as janitors in their schools. Can't you see that this is viewed at a minimum as insulting to all Americans, but particularly to black Americans?
No.
Don't support the phonies. Support the real.